Hello everyone, today I want to talk about something that touches each of us deeply: the moments when someone tries to devalue who we are. Maybe it was a harsh word, a dismissive glance, or the silent judgment that made you question your worth. I'm here to say this loud and clear: never let them devalue you again. Life will test you, that is certain. People will try to define you by their limits, their fears, their insecurities. But you, my friend, are not a reflection of their judgment. You are a universe of potential, strength, and beauty that no one else can replicate. You are your own story, not a chapter written by someone else. Remember, when someone tries to bring you down, it says more about their own limitations than your value. Their words are their weapons, but your confidence is your armor. Protect it fiercely. Stand tall and speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, because your truth matters. I know what it's like to face those moments of doubt, to wonder if you are enough, but here's the truth: you are more than enough. You are powerful beyond measure, and when you own that power, no one can take it away from you. So how do you rise above? First, know your worth. Write it down, say it aloud, remind yourself every single day. Your value is not negotiable. Second, set your boundaries. You deserve respect, kindness, and space to grow. Don't settle for less. Third, surround yourself with those who lift you higher. Find your tribe, those who celebrate your light, who encourage your dreams. And lastly, forgive, but don't forget. Forgive yourself for the times you doubted. Forgive others for their ignorance. But remember the lesson: you will never be devalued again. You are a queen, a warrior, a light in this world. Own your power, walk with grace, and hold your head high, because the only value that matters is the one you give yourself. So promise me today, right now, that you will never let them devalue you again. Stand in your truth, shine your light, and keep moving forward fiercely, unapologetically, and beautifully. Your worth is something deeply rooted inside you. It is not something that can be measured by other people's opinions, achievements, or approval. Often we fall into the trap of letting external voices determine how we feel about ourselves. We compare ourselves to others, listen to criticism, or wait for validation, but true self-worth comes from within. It is the quiet, unwavering belief that you matter just as you are. This belief is not based on what you do or what you have. It is based on who you are at your core. You are valuable simply because you exist. Understanding this is a powerful realization, because it frees you from the exhausting and often painful cycle of seeking approval. When you know your worth, you don't need others to confirm it. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's expectations or standards. Instead, you embrace your unique qualities, your strengths, and even your imperfections, recognizing that they all make you who you are. No one else has your exact combination of experiences, talents, and dreams. That makes you irreplaceable. When you make yourself worth non-negotiable, you begin to make choices that honor yourself. You stop tolerating disrespect or negativity because you know that you deserve better. This isn't about arrogance or thinking you're perfect. It's about respect for yourself and the life you want to live. You start to set boundaries that protect your energy and your peace of mind. You stop apologizing for your needs or feelings because you understand that they are valid. This shift in mindset is transformative. It empowers you to walk through life with confidence and grace, even in the face of criticism or rejection. People may still try to devalue you, but their words won't have the power to shake your foundation. When your worth is grounded inside you, it becomes like a steady flame that can't be extinguished by others' negativity. So, remember, your worth is a treasure you carry inside. It doesn't come from titles, possessions, or the approval of others. It is your birthright. Protect it fiercely, nurture it daily, and never let anyone convince you that you are less than you truly are. When you own your worth fully, you step into a life filled with possibility, courage, and authentic joy. When someone tries to devalue you, it's easy to internalize their words and start doubting yourself. But the truth is, their attempts to bring you down often reveal much more about them than about you. People's judgments and criticisms are usually a reflection of their own fears, insecurities, or limitations. They may feel threatened by your confidence, success, or simply your authenticity. Instead of confronting their own struggles, they try to diminish yours to make themselves feel better. Understanding this helps you detach emotionally from their negativity. Everyone carries their own battles, sometimes unseen. And when someone criticizes or devalues you, it often comes from a place of pain or inadequacy in their own life. They might be struggling with low self-esteem, jealousy, or disappointment and projecting those feelings outward by tearing others down. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it offers perspective that their words say more about their inner state than your actual worth. Recognizing this is a form of empowerment. It means you don't have to accept or internalize every negative thing said about you. Instead, you can view those comments with compassion for the person delivering them, while firmly protecting your sense of self. When you realize that the source of devaluation is external and unrelated to your true value, you create emotional distance from those attacks. This distance is what allows you to keep your confidence intact. This awareness also helps you choose how to respond. You can respond with kindness, or simply choose not to respond at all, knowing that their negativity is not about you. It's a defense mechanism from their side, not an accurate reflection of your abilities or character. You don't have to engage in a battle of words or feelings when you understand that the other person's opinion is clouded by their own issues. Moreover, this understanding encourages you to focus on your own growth and healing instead of wasting energy trying to fix others' perceptions. Your time and energy are precious, and when you stop taking others' negativity personally, you free yourself to invest in your dreams and your well-being. So, whenever someone tries to devalue you, remember that their words come from their own limits and fears. Hold on to your truth and your worth, knowing that their judgments do not define you. You are bigger than their opinions, and your value is constant, unaffected by their attempts to diminish it. This mindset will keep you strong, resilient, and unwavering in your journey. Confidence is not something you are born with, it's something you build and protect every day. When others try to devalue you, your confidence becomes your strongest defense. Think of it as armor that shields you from negativity and doubt. But confidence isn't about being perfect or never feeling afraid. It's about standing tall and speaking your truth, even when your voice trembles or your heart races. It's the courage to keep going, to believe in yourself despite challenges. Protecting your confidence means not allowing external judgments to erode the belief you have in yourself. It requires constant nurturing, reminding yourself of your strengths, your achievements, and the unique qualities that make you who you are. Every time you face criticism or rejection, you have a choice. You can let it break you, or you can let it make you stronger. Confidence grows when you choose the latter. Owning your truth is a powerful act of self-love. It means being honest about who you are, what you want, and what you stand for. It means refusing to shrink yourself to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. This can be difficult because vulnerability often makes us feel exposed. But it is in that vulnerability that true strength is born. When you speak your truth, you inspire others to do the same, creating a space where authenticity is celebrated. It's also important to remember that confidence is a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. On the tough days, it's natural to doubt yourself. But even then, the key is to keep moving forward. Speak up for yourself, set boundaries, and hold on to your values. Each small step you take to protect your confidence reinforces your inner strength. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also help bolster your confidence. When you are around people who believe in you and encourage you, your armor becomes stronger. But ultimately, the most vital support comes from within. The more you practice self-compassion and affirm your worth, the less power others' negative opinions will have over you. So, protect your confidence fiercely. Let it be the shield that guards your dreams and your sense of self. Speak your truth even when it's hard, because when you do, you light the way not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. Confidence isn't about never falling, it's about rising each time, stronger and more resilient than before. Setting boundaries is one of the most important acts of self-respect you can practice. It's about defining what you will and won't accept from others, what kind of treatment, behavior, and energy you allow into your life. When you don't set clear boundaries, you leave yourself open to being taken advantage of, disrespected, or devalued. Boundaries protect your peace and help others understand how to treat you. Many people struggle with boundaries because they fear conflict, rejection, or disappointing others. But the truth is, setting boundaries is not selfish, it's necessary. It shows that you value yourself enough to say no to things that harm your well-being and yes to things that support your growth. When you establish boundaries, you communicate clearly that your feelings, needs, and limits matter. This clarity builds healthier, more honest relationships based on mutual respect. Boundaries can be emotional, physical, or mental. For example, you might decide not to engage in conversations that are disrespectful or negative. You might limit how much time you spend with people who drain your energy. You might refuse to tolerate criticism that is harsh or unfair. Whatever your boundaries look like, the key is consistency. When you set a boundary, you must stand firm. It might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to putting others' needs ahead of your own. But with practice, it becomes easier and more natural. By setting boundaries, you take control over your environment and protect your self-worth. It sends a clear message that you deserve kindness and respect. You teach others how to treat you by how you allow them to treat you. When someone crosses a boundary, it's a signal for you to assert yourself and reinforce your limits. Remember, boundaries are not walls meant to isolate you. They are gates that protect your inner world. They help you create space for the people and experiences that uplift and inspire you. They also allow you to focus your energy on what truly matters: your growth, your happiness, and your dreams. In the end, setting boundaries is an act of courage and self-love. It empowers you to live authentically and confidently, knowing that you deserve respect in every part of your life. So, don't be afraid to say no, to step back, or to stand firm. Your boundaries are a vital part of never letting anyone devalue you again. They keep you safe, strong, and true to yourself. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on how you see yourself and how you navigate life. When you choose to be around those who uplift you, who believe in your dreams, and who encourage your growth, you create a powerful support system. These are the people who celebrate your successes, listen without judgment, and remind you of your worth when you forget it yourself. Being part of a positive, nurturing community can transform your confidence and help you stay true to your path. On the other hand, negative or toxic relationships drain your energy and chip away at your self-esteem. When others constantly criticize, belittle, or dismiss you, it becomes harder to hold onto your confidence. That's why it's crucial to be intentional about the company you keep. Surround yourself with those who bring light into your life, who challenge you to be better without tearing you down, and who respect your boundaries. Having a supportive tribe doesn't mean you won't face challenges or moments of doubt. But it does mean that when those moments come, you won't be alone. Your tribe will remind you of your strengths, help you see your blind spots with kindness, and provide a safe space to be vulnerable. They hold up a mirror that reflects your true value and potential. Choosing your circle wisely also encourages you to grow. When you are around people who are motivated, kind, and ambitious, their energy is contagious. You start to adopt their positive habits, their mindset, and their belief in what's possible. It's easier to dream big and pursue your goals when you know you have a team cheering you on. Sometimes, finding this supportive group means letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. This can be painful but necessary. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who respect and love you for who you truly are. The right people will inspire you to be your best self without trying to change or control you. Ultimately, your tribe is a reflection of the love and respect you have for yourself. By choosing to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people, you reinforce your own self-worth and create a foundation of strength that helps you stand firm. When you build this community, you are less likely to be shaken by those who try to devalue you. Instead, you will have a loving support system that lifts you higher and reminds you every day, you are valuable, you are powerful, and you are never alone. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools you can use on your journey to never letting anyone devalue you again. It might sound contradictory. How can forgiveness protect your worth? But forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior or forgetting the lessons you've learned. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of anger, resentment, and hurt that can hold you back. When you forgive, you reclaim your power and open space for healing and growth. Forgiving others who have devalued or hurt you allows you to release the grip their actions have on your emotions. Holding on to bitterness only keeps you tied to the pain and the negative experiences. Forgiveness breaks that chain. It doesn't mean you have to trust the person again or let them back into your life. It means you choose peace over pain and growth over grudges. Equally important is forgiving yourself. Sometimes when others devalue us, we internalize their negativity and blame ourselves for not being enough or for allowing the situation to happen. This self-blame can be deeply damaging. But self-forgiveness is an act of compassion. It means recognizing that you did your best with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. It means releasing unrealistic expectations and embracing your humanity. Forgiveness also helps you to remember the lesson without being trapped by the pain. It allows you to see the experience clearly and understand what boundaries to set or what changes to make to protect yourself in the future. By forgiving, you are not erasing the past, but you are choosing not to carry its weight forward. Holding on to grudges or resentment often hurts you more than anyone else. It drains your energy and clouds your perspective. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a way to lighten your emotional load and reclaim your joy. It opens the door for new possibilities, healthier relationships, and a stronger sense of self. When you forgive both yourself and others, you build resilience. You become someone who can face challenges without losing your sense of worth. You learn to move forward with grace and confidence, knowing that your value is never diminished by others' actions or by past mistakes. In the end, forgiveness is not a weakness. It is a powerful, courageous step toward healing. It ensures that you will never let anyone devalue you again, not because you are perfect, but because you have chosen to rise above pain, grow from experience, and honor your worth every single day. Thank you.